Was Donald Trump the next major assassination target after Netanyahu? Is Tehran secretly watching Benjamin Netanyahu and Donald Trump's every single move? As a massive shock assassination plot completely rocks Washington, was a Pakistani man actually hired to kill Donald Trump? In a chilling court confession, "I had absolutely no choice," the desperate Pakistani plotter claims. Immediately after a top general's chilling warning to Israel, is an enraged Iran actively preparing a mirror revenge? We know exactly where you are. Is this Iran's most chilling direct message to Netanyahu? A deeply alarming Pakistan link in a shocking sophisticated plot to assassinate sitting US President Donald Trump has now suddenly and dramatically emerged in court. The Pakistani accused, on March 4th, took the witness stand and directly testified that he was specifically tasked by Iran to murder Donald Trump. The accused, Asif Merchant, openly claimed in court that he was coerced by Iran's Revolutionary Guard to kill Trump and several other senior US politicians. "I was not wanting to do this so willingly," a conflicted Merchant was quoted directly saying before the court, according to Reuters. These deeply disturbing revelations were formally made during the Pakistani accused high-security criminal trial held in New York on March 4th. Asif Merchant specifically alleged that the IRGC directly threatened the safety of his family members living inside Iran if he absolutely did not cooperate in the murder plot. Merchant further alleged that he was ultimately coerced into participating in the assassination plot purely to protect his vulnerable Iranian family from the regime's wrath. The entire deadly plot dramatically unraveled the moment the hitman Asif desperately tried to recruit turned out to be undercover FBI agents working a sting operation. Disturbing images of Trump's decapitated head were also reportedly recovered from the Pakistani accused personal social media accounts, according to the New York Times. U.S. prosecutors further alleged that the IRGC murder plot was specifically designed to brutally avenge the killing of General Soleimani in 2020. However, Asif Merchant then made yet another stunning and highly explosive revelation about the full scope of the assassination plot. The Pakistani accused revealed that former U.S. President Joe Biden and former presidential candidate Nikki Haley were also listed as targets for elimination. Asif Merchant stands formally accused of actively trying to recruit professional assassins operating inside the United States to carry out the multi-target plot. On March 4th, U.S. War Secretary Pete Hegseth also dropped a major bombshell directly related to the sensational Trump assassination kill plot. Hegseth aggressively alleged that a recent U.S. military strike had successfully killed the senior leader of the Iran Covert Operations Unit that had originally tried to assassinate Trump. Pete Hegseth explicitly said that the eliminated Iran leader had actively and personally plotted to assassinate Trump as far back as 2024. Iran tried to kill the president, but Trump got the last laugh, a defiant Pete Hegseth declared publicly, in a pointed direct statement. Meanwhile, the Trump administration officially cited the Iran-backed assassination kill plot as one of the primary, direct justifications behind launching the military strike against Iran.
Also, yesterday, the leader of the unit who attempted to assassinate President Trump has been hunted down and killed. Iran tried to kill President Trump, and President Trump got the last laugh. Now, this is not a mission accomplished situation. This is simply a reality check. The combination of U.S. and Israeli intelligence and combat power will control Iran, and will control it soon. Sure, Iran will still be able to shoot some missiles, and still be able to launch one-way attack drones at civilian targets, and their proxies will attempt to attack our embassies, bases, and soft targets. They are terrorists, after all, and they need to target civilians because they can't fight toe-to-toe. But we will find them, and we will kill them. This is what the fake news misses. We've taken control of Iran's airspace and waterways without boots on the ground. We control their fate. But when a few drones get through, or tragic things happen, it's front page news. I get it. The press only wants to make the president look bad, but try for once to report the reality. The terms of this war will be set by us at every step. As I said Monday, the mission is laser focused. obliterate Iran's missiles and drones and facilities that produce them, annihilate its navy and critical security infrastructure, and sever their pathway to nuclear weapons. Iran will never possess a nuclear bomb, not on our watch, not ever.
This comes as a top Iranian general sent a deeply chilling and highly specific threat directly to Netanyahu, per a Tehran Times report. Yehia Rahim Safavi reportedly said Iran has its hands on Netanyahu's precise and exact physical location at any given moment. Safavi specifically said Tehran knows exactly where a highly security-conscious Netanyahu secretly holds his most sensitive, top-secret operational meetings inside Israel. Iran boldly alleged it is currently in full possession of a complete and highly detailed intelligence database covering both Israel's military operations and Netanyahu personally.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.